So this is my mom's two-bedroom apartment, and it's inside of a community that assists with folks that are 55 and up. It actually helped with eligibility requirements as far as the expenses on how much the rent costs. But let's just talk about this apartment first. This apartment is no different from anyone else's apartment, but what she does is what she always does from where she has always decorated, which is she puts her final touches on things. So I'm going to start from the kitchen area. If you look up top, she's got all of her art, uh, which she brought from New York that she had with her from years ago, and some of her modernized items that she bought from Amazon because she is an avid Amazon purchaser. But she takes her time and picks out things that matches up really, really, really fine with whatever decor and infrastructure that's architecture that's inside of the building itself. Okay, there's lots of artwork here. She makes things for herself really is accessible with the space that she has available to her. So I do, we recognize that as her children and try to follow her lead on how to make any space a livable space and an accessible space. Okay. So over here in our living room area, this is where the laundry is at, of course, right in front of the refrigerator right across from it. Just a quick look in there. Yep. And I'm just going to turn full around, go right back to the kitchen area. They did provide her with the appliances. Of course, not the stainless steel that she would like to have for herself, but you know what? If it's provided with the apartment, we're going to take it. Okay? Everything is normally always nice and clean because my mom's a very clean and organized person. If you do see anything in here, it's because I just got finished eating myself. Okay? The mirrors the mirrors make the place look a whole lot larger than what they were. But what she does is when she add mirrors and open up this space, it just allows that fresh feeling of open space, that good feeling of open space. And her apartment looks like no other apartment. It seems like nowhere that where she lives it's always the highlight. So let's go over some highlights. Notice the coloring, so reflecting from the table mats off to the pillows over there. I like the coloring, but remember, I lived with my mom my whole childhood life, so I know how she decorates. Okay. Um, One of the things, and my mom is standing right there, Miss Molly, Shalia Thompson, all the artwork up here. And believe it or not, my mom shops not at the stores that you would think that sell expensive artwork, but she actually finds her artwork. Where do you find your artwork at?
Some of them in the thrift shops, some in the dollar store. That was weird how I found two pieces of art in there. And those
Yeah.
two pieces I found was this and that one over there. And
Right.
right out of the Dollar General.
Right out of the Dollar General. Just taking your time looking around at artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. These couches itself, believe it or not, these are some leather couches, nice Italian leather couches. They actually had these couches for over 30 years.
Yeah. It's
Over
over
30
there door.
years. And they are just as comfortable and look just as new as they looked when they first bought it. Because when you take care of your furniture, you don't have to keep buying furniture. Okay. Some of the unique and customized pieces that she made herself in here, which is this tabletop center table, right? She ordered the mirrors from Amazon. She placed these things on top. Took an existing table that she already had and sat it right inside the elephants right in between it. Always trying to always figuring out ways of making things convenient, accessible, and decorative. Okay. All right. One of the other touches that she did was add her TVs on these stands where she can move them around from place to place if she needs to move them around. And I thought that was really, really unique. A lot of times you'll find this inside of office spaces, but it works really well inside your home if you just need to move your TVs out of the way. So really like that touch. She's a big plant person. Uh, to, if you knew her years ago, it would have been whole forest inside of here, right? So the more space she's got, the more plants she can actually have in her space. But she keeps and takes care and love on her plants. I will tell you that. All right. Again, nice mirrors. This is a nice office space. I use it when I'm here, so I'm able to do my work, especially when I'm visiting. There were times when I was working remotely, and I would come here, spend some time, pull up my laptop, stay for a couple of days, help my mom out on the side of the house, cooking, cleaning, going grocery shopping, and then I can come in here and do my work over here at this workstation. This workstation was this workstation that she put together herself. A lot of times we try to slow it down because if she wants to take care of something or put it together at that time, she will put it together at that time. She's not going to wait on you. So we want to make sure that mom is being taken care of. So I try to rush over here and or call a friend and say, man, can you go over there and just put a mirror or picture up on the wall? Because if you don't, she's going to grab some tools and get up there and do it herself. And we don't really want her doing that too many times, you know. So let's just walk around. Take you into the next bedroom. Okay, this is her sleeping area right here. Okay, she has downgraded her bed. Before she had a king size, then a queen size, then a full size, and right now she's very, very comfortable in a very single bed, nice, comfortable, firm mattress. This is what she likes, and she has a quick walk to the bathroom. My mom is 78, but she gets around really well. Even though she has a walker from time to time, and there's plenty of seating, so if you do need to stop, sit down, those seating areas are available to her pretty much at every 5 feet inside of this home. Okay, this home is not, I mean, it looks really, really big, and some folks may think, oh wow, that's a huge apartment. Actually, it's not a huge apartment at all. I mean, these rooms are like 10 by 10 rooms, and then the living room is like 14 by 20. So, you know, it's not like a really large apartment, but really, she makes this space look very, very, very large. So you notice that there is a recliner and seating in here. There's 1 chair, 2 chairs. Then there's the bed. There's also a flat screen TV on wheels again. Every single room has a TV inside of it so that she can be comfortable inside of those rooms, and seating area for her as well. Okay. So let's take a walk in here to the bathroom. Love the bathroom. All of us love the bathroom. It's almost like a little place to hang out, to be honest with you. So, yeah, this is a bathroom, and she did a really, really good job. I mean, all this place is 100% decorated by her alone. Okay, I only come by to assist in whatever she needs me to assist in. She places furniture in places that typically someone would say, hey, that doesn't belong in there. But my mom was like, no, it's useful in there. And that's how she looks at her spaces, as useful spaces. You know, so if it's a use and she can put it in there and have access to it and it works, she's going to do it. Now, I will tell you this home has changed so many, many times. I just got finished moving some furniture around in here for her. So it may change again in 30 more days. So I will tell you that it's consistently, it's like a living, breathing home. It's not a stagnant home by far. Okay, let's take a walk outside. That way you can get a chance to see what she looks at when she walks out on her terrace. Okay, again, another plant. Okay, so that goes back inside. All right, here's what it looks like outside on her terrace area. Now, she will come out here sometime with a chair. Just depends on how the weather is. If it's too hot, too many bugs, she won't. But other than that, she will spend some time out here. Okay, but that's what she gets to see when she looks out. My mom doesn't go out much since COVID. All right, she only gets out when she needs to. So basically, we do most of the shopping for her if she's not shopping on Amazon. But she still does all of her cooking. Not as much as she did when there was a house full of kids or a house full of folks, but now she just cooks what's fun. In fact, I'm going to make me a plate to go. So let's just take a look at what she did make, her latest edition. Yeah, there was some red rice and some beans, and also. What she taught us as kids is that do not ever put pots and pans inside of the refrigerator. So you always see a storage container with food inside of it, but you would never catch a can that's open. You would never catch a pot or any type of pan inside of the refrigerator. Now we never quite asked her why that was so, but we just listened to what she said and just decided and just follow the rules. It actually was easy to follow because it was something that we grew up watching her do every day. Okay. Now, when you get to know her, and you was shopping for a gift or something, I believe my sister brought her those colorful bowls up there because she knows that my mom liked that type of dishware. Yeah. So I'm going to take some red rice and some beans to go. There are some containers located up here, and I can just grab 2 of them. Yep. So I can pack me up some food to go. Okay. Yes. Alright. It is. It is. Now, my job when I came here was to get rid of some items that she did not want anymore. So I still have to clean up some more stuff in these closets before I leave. And when I do come back, my task would be to clean out that refrigerator, to wash up these cabinets again, and really just do some deep cleaning. So I'm the one, right? And it's just myself and my sister who lives in the state of Georgia, along with my mom. So, well, I travel a lot for work lately nowadays, but one of us is typically always around to come by and help out and assist in any way that we can. And that's what kids should do, right? You're an adult now, parents taking care of you all your life, and it's not, it should be common that we return home, visit our parents, but not just visit them and eat and leave, but visit them and hang out with them and talk to them and socialize, because these are our parents. And guess what? Provide some assistance, clean up the place, right? Help mom cook, help her clean the dishes and stuff. It is her time now to relax. It's your parents' time to relax now. And you, as the adult child, it's your time to come in and start providing that support for your parents. And that's what we do for our parents. So, but it's always it's always fun, right? When you go home to be with your family and stuff. Okay, I personally like to come home and play a lot of board games because that's what I grew up on, playing backgammon, playing checkers, and we had a lot of discussions when I was younger, while playing backgammon. I think that was a way for her to engage me in conversation. Not that we needed the game for distraction, but it was a good deflector because I didn't even know. I was just so happy to just let her know about my day, but also to learn how to play those games as well. So my childhood was filled with, a lot of any other activity and adventure that any other growing boy would have, especially with his mom and his dad and stuff. Okay, but I really, really like this place. Remember, I grew up and I'm used to seeing my mom decorate homes. So, but I want to show the world this is just a sample of what she does, because I can tell you, she does have some really, really good work that was done back in New York where we grew up at, But it never runs out of style. She never stops creating, decorating, and making homes look very unique. We joke sometimes that she should have been a designer, but her career took off in being a beautician, cosmetologist, created different type of hairstyles, even unique hairstyles that the world, is they're doing it now, but back in the early '80s, she was creating those styles, and she really took off back then. Even had her own shop back then in New York, So, the years have passed, and here we are today, in this new technology age. But if it had happened during the time if it would have happened during that time, my mom probably would have been a millionaire times over. Okay? But right now, I think she spends a nice quiet time just enjoying watching YouTube videos,
playing with my perfume on.
Yeah.
Some people play chess, some play checkers.
Yeah.
I make moves on my perfume when I go to the bathroom.
Yes. Yes. So, so this is just a sample of what she actually creates as far as a comfortable home, a livable home, a modern looking home, and utilizing the space that is available to her. No matter what space you put her in, I can guarantee you it would be more comfortable than anyone can imagine, and it would be a delight to see. And that's one of the things that I see when I'm here. It's just a delightful viewing. Maybe that's what our title is. All right. Thanks for happening.